Hello?
Yeah, I'll just get closer to the mic.
Let me troubleshoot it. Hello? Alright. I think we should be good now.
Okay. Hello to anyone who may be watching this right now. We apologize. We're having some issues with our audio.
I think we're good.
Cool.
I don't know why it's being weirdly quiet.
Alright. Finally.
Well, this is the first time capturing with the Elgato.
Oh, gotcha.
I've got it turned all the way up, like the mic volume all the way up, and like the capture device volume is at like a third. So yeah, I don't know.
So now we have no game sound.
No, we have game sound. Here, see, look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got game sound.
Alright, awesome. Alright. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got game sound.
Alright, awesome.
Okay, now I think it's working.
Yay.
Yeah, let me turn up the game sound a little bit more.
Alrighty. So it's been a while since I've played, so it's gonna tell me a bunch of new things that people
Well,
have
are you
already
gonna start a new island?
So here was my thought process.
Okay, here we go.
My thought process was
It took 2 seconds to decide.
my thought process was that I would start over from the beginning just with a new account, but also a bedhead. But then I would be on the same island anyway. The only way for me to get a new island would be for me to completely
To get another Switch?
yeah.
I love Nintendo.
Yes.
Nintendo is the best company.
Yes. But the other thing is that even if I completely deleted this island and started over, we would only be able to do so much before I'd have to quit, because there's only so much you can do on the first day, unless we wanted to time travel.
But time traveling is cheating in your eyes.
I don't like time traveling. I don't mind other people doing it. I just don't like it.
It's okay, everyone. Time traveling's okay if you're in a DeLorean. So what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna watch you?
Well, how many viewers do we have right now? Because I gotta get rid of some of this mail that I have.
Yeah. Also, I need to change the stream title. I don't know how to do that in OBS.
I already did it.
The stream title?
Yeah, I already did it on my thing. Just reload your phone. I think I did it correctly.
It looks like it.
Cool.
I don't know. If it's still saying Pokemon Nuzlocke, we're not doing that anymore, at least for right now. We'll eventually pick it back up. I'll do it, and then I'll just, like, demolish it.
Okay.
No questions.
No, I am just busy trying to get rid of all the boring stuff because I haven't played in a while before actual people show up, which if anyone's watching this right now, I apologize.
Gosh. What are you doing?
I was full on all of my letters, so I can't receive any more letters, so I have to get rid of some.
Oh my god.
It's like me. It's like this is like me with emails, where like I never get rid of emails.
No, it pisses me off to no end. My inbox, as soon as a new email comes up, like in the inbox, when I see that little one in the corner with the little envelope, I'm like, gotta answer the email. And then your email is like 360 million unread messages, and I'm like, it just gives me so much anxiety and pain. It's just like how you see a missed notification, how can you not answer it? It's just like it's the same thing for me, but like worse when people don't answer their texts. It's just like, what if someone's trying to get in touch with you and you just don't answer your text? How many fucking friends do you have where you just can't answer any of your texts? I have 0 missed read texts. And guess what? I always reply, and I'm reliable and dependable, and my friends love me, and you don't care.
I didn't realize you were so...
Yes, it's a strong opinion, which segues into my... Also, trans rights or human rights. It segues into my... Because I saw your thing in the corner.
Oh, yes.
It segues into my next thing. So this is a very boring game. I don't like this game. It's boring.
This game that I'm playing right now?
Yes.
Yes.
You may find it interesting because it's very low stress, but I find it boring because there's no stakes and you can't lose.
I gotta remember all the because I've been playing a lot of Littlewood, which if you don't know is
Which is also another boring.
It's very similar to Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing Stardew Valley type of realm, and in that game.
Oh my gosh.
Look,
Your shit just be falling.
I don't understand. I do that all the time. I swear. I leave it here and then eventually it slides.
As ghosts.
I need to get a case for this phone because it's very slippery and it slides off things.
That's fine.
And
because instead of Apple building it
was built.
other people build it.
Yes.
So yeah.
All right.
Apple sucks. I'm not an Apple fan.
Apple
sucks.
Suck. Yeah,
Apple sucks.
Apple sucks.
Well, it's just okay. This also kind of segues into the next thing I wanted to talk about, but this is a detour to my overall idea for this kind of stream series, right? So, yeah, Apple sucks because they try to integrate everything with Apple, right? Like Apple has to be like integrated with your watch and your phone and your laptop, and everything has to be interconnected.
Yep.
It doesn't work when one little thing is just out of place. It just fucks everything up, and it's so annoying. Like for me, one of the most annoying things for Apple is like I like to have a little custom like ringtone or text tone or whatever, and like in the Samsung you could just download like an app, or you can just download like an audio file and just have it set like in your settings like from the phone. But then with Apple, like that shit takes so long to get a custom thing done, because you have to have the recording like change the file type into a different file type that works with Apple's weird file types. It should be like a 5-minute process at most, and it takes like way longer than it needs to be. Like when I looked up videos on how to do it, like I just need because I didn't know how to do it initially, right? So I looked up videos on YouTube like how to customize your text tone or your ringtone or whatever. Like I expect like a 5-minute video on how to do it, and then there's just like videos that are like 20 minutes long, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? Anyway, rant aside, I was thinking that we can play you can play Animal Crossing. I don't want to play this shit.
I play Animal Crossing.
You can play Animal Crossing, and then I can go online and look up like hot takes, so we can have like spicy debates, and then our clips will go online and go viral, and then people will get mad at us for being right or wrong.
Very good. I like the idea.
Well, I'm gonna be 100% right all the time because I'm big brain.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Yes.
All right. So
A million IQ.
Okay, so yes. So we're gonna do hot takes. My plan for the end of this stream is to expand my storage so that I can clean up my island without selling everything.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Yes. Oh, gotta get to 500,000 bells tonight.
We turn down the audio just a little bit.
Alrighty. Yep. Can't right now. Don't have enough ones.
Just a little bit more, actually.
I'm good. Alright. So.
Hopefully the audio's not all fucky. Let me look up the audio real quick again. I just want to double, triple check that we're Gucci.
In most Animal Crossing games, the quickest way to get money would be to sell fruit on fruit trees.
Okay, I think the audio's good right there where it is.
But since this is New Horizons. Oh, Carpet Bitch is here. What's up, Carpet Bitch? I don't need a rug right now. Thank you. Nintendo, get on letting us put rugs outside. I would buy more rugs if you could let us put them outside.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, so what did you wanna do, like general hot takes? Like I know there's like a Reddit like r/hot takes or something. Or do you want to do like specific hot takes or like a specific genre like gaming or
I mean, if I would prefer to stick to gaming, but I mean if you want to just do Reddit, that's fine.
Well, I mean, like what do you want to do like specifically?
Specifically, I would like to do like video games and movies.
Video games and movies. Okay.
I have a lot of movie opinions.
Okay, we'll start with movies. See, I'm not as well versed in movies as you, so we'll look up some movies.
Oh, I can give you a movie hot take right now. Pulp Fiction isn't very good. It's not bad, it's just not good.
Ooh, I would agree with that. How do you change the stream title? It says we're playing Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Are you logged in or are you under?
Can I be logged in? No,
You're not
I'm logged into my.
Here, just use. Oh, I gotta get this fucking beetle right here. Right here, just use my phone. Just you click on it and go to Stream Manager and that thing will pop up.
Where's Stream Manager? Also, your phone is like so low on power, dude.
Yes, I know.
Where is it?
And then go to right, and there you go. Do I not have? Oh no, I don't have a net, but it's right there.
What are you talking about? How do you not have a net? It's one of the freaking first items you get in the game.
I don't remember what I did last time I was here. I probably broke it and forgot to get a new one.
You could freaking break items, bro.
I have so many random things in here. I literally don't remember how long it's been since the last time I played.
When? I thought you played this game like literally every day.
No.
When is the last time you played this game?
The last time I played this game was when I played it with Daniel and Nora here, like, when I first moved in. So it's been a couple, like, it's definitely been over a month. My house probably has cockroaches in it. I'm gonna have to empty my house and get all the cockroaches fixed. I prefer to build one if I could.
I spell wild, W-H-I-L-E.
Like what kind of wild?
Wild.
Oh, wild. W-H-I-L-E, yes.
Alright. I put playing Animal Crossing while debating hot takes, so.
Awesome. See if that golden stag is still there.
I don't know what that is.
It's the beetle I was trying to catch
The
earlier.
beetle!
The beetle.
Alright, so you said Pulp Fiction is not very good. I'm inclined to agree with you, actually.
Yes.
See, here's the thing why I don't think it's very good. I've never sat through the entire thing.
I unfortunately have. I had to watch it for a film class that I took in college. And basically, my thought process through the whole movie was that, like, it was just characters doing things. There wasn't a specific plot. There wasn't a specific goal that any of the characters really had. It was more of just, like, here's this crazy cast of characters. Now, at these random points in the movie, we're going to think, what's the craziest, most unpredictable thing that will happen in this moment? And we're going to do that.
Right.
Like with Uma Thurman overdosing and the guy getting shot in the back of the car. That's just them being like, what's the craziest thing we can do right now to shock audiences?
Right. Here's another spicy Quentin Tarantino take. I don't think Kill Bill is very good.
I can understand why.
I have the same issue with it as I have with Pulp Fiction. It's just like he introduces these wide cast of characters, right?
Yes.
And but the characterization of whatever her character's name is, the bride, right?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. She just seems very boring. We never feel invested in her plot because we never like see the husband really or get introduced to him.
Yeah.
Like we love this guy, but like, why do you love him more than the fact that you love your job, which obviously you're very good at, right? You're very good at like murking people.
Right.
I don't know. It feels like shit just happens and like violence just happens and it happens just gratuitously, and that's why
Right.
people like it. I mean, the fight and action directing are very good. I think he's
Yes.
very good at like directing action, and I think that's partially due to the fact that like he's very inspired by like Japanese kind of action films and like anime and stuff like that. Very influenced by that kind of style of directing, and I think Eastern films in general are better at depicting action than Western films because they do these very long sweeping takes versus Western films are all about the shaky cam and the all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I don't like when I can't see
the
what's,
action.
when I
Yeah.
can't see what's going on. I will say I think Quentin Tarantino is a little bit overrated as a director. I think Django Unchained is his best movie.
I would agree with that. Yes.
I don't know. It's just very good. It's a solid movie. I tend to like period pieces, especially period pieces about like American period pieces. I don't care for much like European period pieces because I think European history is very boring. I think American history is like super interesting. That's why like if I was gonna teach history, I would teach American history. I think European history gets interesting like pre-World War One.
Yeah.
The Napoleonic Wars are also pretty cool. Just to learn about how like this one French dude fucked over like all the beast, like the top dogs in Europe.
Yeah.
But they were like, okay, let's form this like union against this one guy because he's like so much fucking smarter than everyone else.
Yeah.
Also, it's interesting that Russia became a superpower over Sweden. And it's also interesting that Japan took that fat dub against Russia in the 1800s when they fought. Was it the 1800s or the 1900s? I can't remember.
I don't know.
See,
know
Japan and
nothing
Russia
about
fought a
world
war
history.
over like territories in the Atlantic
Oh!
Ocean, I think.
That is correct. Yeah, they were.
Right, and then Japan was seemingly about to get fodderized because Russia was like one of the five dominant powers at that time. It was I almost fucked up my laptop. It was Russia. It was like Russia, Austria, Prussia, France, and then Europe, and then like Spain was like kind of one, but it was like declining. Like Spain used to be big dog, but then like it relied too much on like New World gold, and then it went into like hyperinflation, and then it got fucked up.
I forgot how nice my house is. I like my house. Gonna keep
Yeah.
that.
Why is your house in a video game nicer than the house in real life?
Because I have money in this game. Also, it doesn't take 18 million years to just paint a wall. Okay, what am I not gonna need while I do this? I'm not gonna need this. Not gonna need this. Not gonna need this.
Okay, you want me to start going over some actual hot takes now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, of course you would text me now, right? Okay, what do you think about this take? Comparing books to movies is stupid. They are different mediums, so inevitably things end up changed, added, or removed. Saying a movie is bad because the book is better, or because they left out X from the book, isn't a legitimate criticism. Oh my gosh, stop texting. Why? I hate this about people. Okay, this is my again another spicy hot take. Why do I just be doing nothing all fucking day and I don't hear from anyone? And then as soon as I start doing things, they start texting me.
Well, because everyone gets out of work at the same time. We're streaming right now because I
it
just
is
got out of work.
8:30. If people be working at 8:30 and they start at like, because my parents like start work at like 8 or 9 o'clock, right? That's who's texting me right now. My parents. Why do you wait until now to text me? Just text me early. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm overreacting for literally fucking nothing.
Who in particular is texting you?
Scott. He's asking about dessert stuff.
I don't care.
We're meeting him tomorrow.
Listen, we're getting a free dinner. I feel like I don't really have that much to complain about.
He's asking about dessert, and I'm just gonna put what I like, so.
Okay.
Because you're gonna eat a little bit of it, and I'm just gonna be a fatty and eat all of it because I'm terrible. Anyway, I'm not gonna be a fatty for much longer because we're going shopping tomorrow, and we're gonna buy workout equipment and start working out again. And I have no excuse to be lazy because literally the gym's gonna be in my house, so I won't be like, but I don't want to drive to the gym. I'll be like, bitch.
All right, so back to the hot take we were talking about.
Yes.
I can agree with that to an extent, because if a movie is based off of a book and the movie's still bad, even if you don't compare it to the book, then it's a bad movie. But I also think that if you because people make the movies because people like the book, and if you completely take out the reason why people like the book, then of course it's going to be a bad movie. Does that make sense?
Right. Sorry, I'm just texting him right now.
No, you're good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's very easy to compare the book to the movie, and usually, the book is better because, we have that criticism of where, we usually read the book first, and then the movie gets made, and then you point out all the things. And it's kind of hard to make the movie better than the book just because, you have to contend with imagination.
Yeah.
Right? It's so hard to deal with. So
right.
That's why I think this take is very good because it is totally different mediums. I think the Lord of the Rings movies are very faithful, and I think they're very good, and I prefer them over the book just because I love Tolkien, I love the Lord of the Rings, I love the Hobbit, I love the Silmarillion and all the lore stuff. I think it's really cool. But the movies present all that, they package it in such a way that it's just as a fan of Tolkien, I get a lot out of it, and then as just a regular Joe Schmo can also enjoy the movie for the same things that I enjoy it for, or completely different things. Like
Yeah.
Regular film goers can be like, can get out of it like, oh, this is just a really cool action movie, but then, a fantasy fan like me would be like, oh, but they took that from the book. Oh, that mentions the specific thing from the book. Yeah, but that's my opinion on that. I think that was a very mild take, but okay, here's a one. It's okay to reboot a classic movie, even a beloved one, even a near perfect one, if you have something new or different to say about it.
I think I would agree with that again to an extent, because like a lot of people do want to make movies that talk about current events, and if you can change something slightly to talk about that current event and do it well, keyword there, then I think that would be great. But of course, a lot of times it isn't done well. Case in point, The Wicker Man. The original Wicker Man was about religion and how a lot of religions are cult-like, and I'm not gonna get into it. But the original Wicker Man, was very, very good. And then of course there's the disaster of
The Nicolas Cage one?
yeah, the disaster of a reboot, the Nicolas Cage one, which tried to do the exact same thing, but instead of talking about religion, it was talking about
The bees.
gender equality.
The bees.
And so instead of it being about
The bees!
and so instead of it being about
I
like
just remembered the bees. I didn't even know the Wicker Man was like. I only know the Nick Cage one. I didn't know there was like another
yes, so the original Wicker Man, it was about
one. The bees.
no, that was the Nicolas Cage one, the one that came after.
The bees.
Can you let me talk?
All about the bees.
I didn't interrupt you when you were
Listen,
talking.
I love the scene with the bees though.
Yes!
It's so funny.
The scene with the bees is very funny. Everyone knows it. Oh no, my eyes. Anyway.
Ew! Okay, I hate to interrupt, but look at that gross.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell that.
You're gonna sell that gross ass
It's just a bunch of like
kiddie
kelp.
pool? No, I'm talking about the kid. Look at the damn kiddie pool. That water is fucking piss ass green, bro.
The bottom of it is yellow. You can see where the water.
No, it is gross. Look at how gross that water is.
It's not gross.
It's gross. It is pee green.
Okay, so the Wicker Man. The original Wicker Man was about a man, going. They have a seemingly normal religion, and then you find out, nope, it's a cult, and they're about to sacrifice this dude.
Okay.
And in the reboot of the Wicker Man, they're like, we're gonna do the exact same thing, except instead of talking about religion, we're gonna talk about gender equality. So everyone on the
But gender equality is fucking stupid. We all know
yeah,
men
it's
are-
like it didn't.
We all know that men are superior.
Okay, no, but the
I'm playing. I'm fucking.
but the movie straight up didn't work in the same way because they still tried to make it a cult, and so it was it was stupid, and it became stupid. Yeah.
So gender equality is a cult. Yes, I agree. No, I'm just kidding.
So it was just a really weird.
Yeah.
Path
So
to take
yeah,
on that
the
reboot.
message doesn't come across in the same way.
Yeah.
I mean the idea was decent, but the execution is flawed.
Yes.
No, I totally get it. Yeah, I mean, I agree with this take as well. I think that there are a lot of films that are like super beloved, but they need like a modern update. Can't really name any specific examples. I don't know. What are some films that probably need a modern update?
I think it would be really cool if I don't know if this counts, but I think it would be really cool if a lot of old spy movies got remade so that they were the same plot but just had better like visual effects. Because the thing about older spy movies is
also
that
the technology in the 1960s needs to catch up to today.
Yes. A lot of the spy movies that were made back then were really popular because they had all these fantastic villains and stuff, but a lot of spy movies nowadays are more quote-unquote realistic. So, like, take, like, Atomic Blonde. I was really excited for Atomic Blonde.
Were you?
I was. When they announced it, I was really excited for it.
I mean, I haven't seen it. I know it's bad. I knew it was bad from the trailer just looking at the shitty-ass fight choreography.
Well, yeah, well...
Why can Western directors can't just direct action normally?
I don't know. But I thought it was going to be...
just learn how to throw a fucking punch or just get a stunt double or something that knows how to do it. Jesus Christ.
I thought it was going to be like one of those spy movies like in the like earlier James Bonds where it doesn't take itself too seriously. But it absolutely did, and it was boring, and I hated the twist ending, and all the fight scenes sucked. And the only part of the movie I liked was the scene in the club where she flirts with the girl and pushes her up against the wall. Hot. Yeah, exactly. That's the only part I liked. But yeah, I kind of wish that they would make spy movies with the same visual effects that they have now, but with the same like kind of cheesy plots that they did back in the 60s and 70s. Find me someone nowadays that would come up with a plot like Moonraker and still make it look super cool, because that's what they managed to do back in whenever Moonraker came out. I think it was actually was Moonraker.
Don't ask me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Was Moonraker 81?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, there are so many films that were like filmed like pre-cell phone era that would like all or like a majority of their plot would be just negated by like one phone call.
Yeah.
Like
very true.
Like how many like horror movies would be like, "Oh no, we're lost in the woods. 911, we're lost in the woods. Can you help us?"
Yes, just stay where you are and don't follow any weird sounds.
Right. The hills have eyes. No, but I can agree with that take. That's not really a spicy take. That's kind of, again, another lukewarm take. This is the exact same thing we were talking about earlier. This never goes well on Reddit, but the majority of Tarantino films, I feel like I'm watching him jack off for 2 or 3 hours. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood had me nearly falling asleep in the theater. Also, fuck that movie, bro.
I never saw it. I knew it was bad when I saw the trailer.
Fuck that movie. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt are great actors, and they're probably really great in that movie.
Yes.
And the movie itself is probably not bad, but the way he treated a certain character in that movie is not very faithful to his legacy.
I don't know because I've never seen the movie.
Bruce Lee.
Oh.
I don't know why I kept him anonymous. He's
okay.
Does anyone care?
Well, I'm
no,
really sad to hear that.
No, well, okay. So it's really it's so fucking dumb because it makes Bruce Lee seem like an asshole. Right? So you know how
why would he do that? That's so dumb. Everyone knows that Bruce Lee was like
awesome.
Yeah.
And brought like why would he make fun? I don't understand like why he would make fun of Bruce Lee when like Bruce Lee is the only reason, well, one of the only reasons why a lot of like martial arts movies have come to the West. Like he popularized it.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he would make fun of Bruce Lee. So like the story behind that movie is like Brad Pitt's character is like a really famous stunt double. So like he knows like martial arts or whatever. And then Bruce Lee, this is supposed to be like a like a real fake something movie. Like it's based upon real life, so there's characters in real life that are like in the movie, like Bruce Lee, and there's like Charles Manson and stuff like that. So like, okay, so like Brad Pitt's character goes up to Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee is being an asshole, which is totally out of character for Bruce Lee, right?
Yep.
So Bruce Lee is like, my hands are lethal weapons. So basically what happens is they challenge each other's character to a fight. It's like a best of 3 fight. Whoever can get one character like with a move wins that round, right? So Brad Pitt fakes like the first round, and he like loses, right? To see what Bruce Lee's gonna do, and then Bruce Lee beats him up, and then in the second and third round he fucks him up and like beats him up, and it makes him look like a giant loser. And then Tarantino justifies that by saying like, oh well, Bruce Lee would beat up Brad Pitt character, but Brad Pitt is smarter than Bruce Lee, so that's why he won, because he let Bruce Lee catch him with a move to see what move he would use. But like that's so how not fighting works.
Yeah,
and, like,
I'm pretty sure. I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not
Bruce Lee doesn't. Bruce Lee in real life is like a super humble
like
guy.
Yeah,
like, and
he wouldn't fight someone.
Right, he wouldn't spread. He just wants to spread the awesomeness of martial arts to the world with his movies, and like he can come off as kind of an asshole because he wants it in like a particular way, but that's just because he's honoring the tradition and the martial arts. Like, I don't know, the way he depicted Bruce Lee is like not good. Dog, you need to go away. So yeah, fuck that movie.
Alright, next hot take.
I need to scroll down. Christopher Nolan can't direct action/fight scenes. He's good at spectacle. I'll admit that Zero Gravity fight in Inception is cool, and that Laurie scene in Dark Knight is great, but almost every fight or shoot out is utter rubbish. It blows my mind how uninteresting they are, considering how good he is at everything else.
I don't really have an opinion on this one. I don't have a huge I don't have like a problem with Christopher Nolan. I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm a fan either.
I like Christopher Nolan. I love the Batman trilogy. I love Inception. His recent movie, Tenet, was not very good.
I haven't seen it, but I heard
very confusing.
I've heard that it was more confusing than Inception, and I've also never seen Inception. So
Inception, in my opinion, you have never seen Inception?
I know. Fake movie buff. I've never seen Inception.
Jesus Christ. Inception is like, it's mind-fucky, but it's like mind-fucky to where you like understand it, right? Like,
right.
Tenet is so confusing, it baffles logic and doesn't make sense. So it's about time travel, so it's already getting fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's interesting because you can go back and watch it, and like even if you know what happens, you're still kind of confused. So he kind of he tricks you into watching it over again just to get the plot of the movie.
Right.
But I feel like it just wasn't really that enjoyable of a movie. Like I was just bored because I was so confused on like what was happening. I mean, his action directing is fine for me. It's like not completely offensive to where like I hate myself whenever I watch like a Chris Nolan action scene. Like I feel like there are some scenes in The Dark Knight. Or what are you doing?
I was double checking the chat.
No, it's accurate.
All right, cool.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I feel like some scenes like in The Dark Knight and Inception, like or like the Zero Gravity scene, are like very well directed, and I feel like there are some other scenes that are the shaky cam garbage.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's more due to the fact of like modern movie trends than like Christopher Nolan like himself, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if he was given 100% creative control, it would be slightly better. But I mean, you know.
What else has...
He wouldn't make his movies if he had 100% creative control.
What else has he
Because
directed?
no one would make his movies.
So I can get more of a feel for his style that you know of.
Why would you put me on the spot like that?
Well, I know you can look it up. No shame. I'm just like, aside from the Dark Knight trilogies, Inception, and Tenet, I'm not sure what else Christopher Nolan has directed.
Oh yeah, of course. Dunkirk, Interstellar, Memento.
All okay to good movies, I would say.
Yeah. Have you seen Interstellar?
I have not.
Damn, son, what the fuck?
I know.
You're a movie fan. How are you not seeing Interstellar? This is very good. It's also another Christopher Nolan movie that's like kind of fucky, but like you understand.
Gotcha.
Like I feel like Tenet was just so weird and off the chain that you couldn't understand it.
It's funny. I think when Interstellar came out, it came out around the same time as one of the...
I tried to score a date with a chick to Interstellar, and...
Because we both would have been in high school, is that right?
Yeah.
Because it's funny you say that, because I didn't see Interstellar because I had a date. And instead we went to see whatever Hunger Games movie had just come out that month.
Bro, you should have been macking to Interstellar.
I know, because I got mad because honestly, I didn't like the Hunger Games movie all that much. It wasn't the first one. I don't remember which one it was.
It was Catching Fire.
It was Catching Fire, you're correct.
It was just a guess.
I think it was Catching Fire.
Okay.
And then while I was on my date, because I couldn't drive at that point, my sister and my dad saw Interstellar at the same time, and they came out saying how good it was. And I was there just like, I saw the Hunger Games, it had my first kiss, and I just want to go home.
I was there, saw what you did, saw it with my own two eyes. Interstellar's very good. God kissed me without my consent. I just want to go home.
It wasn't without my consent. I just,
okay.
I realized I wasn't that into him.
Oh.
But I don't know. I didn't really know how to tell him. I guess I think I waited until like, the next school day or whatever.
Hey, you're ugly and I don't want to date you. Bye.
That's not at all what I said.
You're a uggo. And then you met me, the brolic Chad that I am. You're holding out for true love. Here's one. The saddest scene in Up isn't the montage at the beginning of the film. False, it is. It's when Carl finally opens Ellie's adventure book and sees that she's filled it with photos of their life together and the note from her encouraging him to have another adventure of his own. No, it's the scene at the beginning. That's the saddest scene.
I agree with you. However, I can understand this
No, I don't understand
point of view. No, because
the first 10 minutes of the movie are the best parts of that movie. The rest of the movie is low-key kind of ass.
I like Up.
It's okay.
I think he's correct in that it's not sad like cry sad. It's sad in that he could have saved himself a lot of time and energy if he had just opened the damn book. When she gave it to him,
we wouldn't have a fucking movie.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point.
All right, what's the next one? Ooh, okay. Not sure if this is unpopular, but there have been maybe like 3 great Marvel movies, and the rest range from okay to terrible. I think in 20 years' time, many of them will be completely forgotten about.
I agree with the last sentence. However, I don't think that's really due to them being bad. I just feel like that's due to them being all very similar. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think...
I think they're a novelty at this point, which is
Yeah.
why they're kind of starting to
Switch.
go into different directions. Like,
Yeah.
the main timeline Marvel movies are kind of done. I think Spider-Man is probably going to be the last one, right?
Yeah. Well, they're making a second Doctor Strange movie.
Okay, well, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, they're kind of ramping down, and like they're probably just gonna wrap up each individual Avengers storyline with their own movie. Maybe they come together like one more time, and that's gonna be like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Because I feel like Endgame was kind of like big
Yeah.
wrap up, and
For
they're
sure.
kind of just ending off.
Loose ends.
Yeah. Golly.
Oops. He's not worth that much. Just let him go.
There's a bug. It's a leaf bug.
Leaf bug.
But yeah, I mean, I think most of the Marvel movies are like mid. You know, they're like 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, there are great Marvel movies. Endgame and Infinity War up there. I think. First Iron Man movie is pretty
Yes,
solid.
for sure. I would,
Third Iron Man movie is actually kind of underrated in my opinion.
same. I agree with that as well, and I also think that
I like the second Iron Man movie, but not because it's good.
because it's so funny. It's like it's so bad it's laughable.
Well, I don't think it's a movie that's like it's so bad it's laughable. I just like it because it's, I don't know. It's just kind of silly, and I think Robert Downey Jr. is like very very good
Yeah,
at it.
we all have that one movie where we know like
Like I don't know why I
bad,
like it. But we enjoy
watching
it just hits, and I haven't watched it in a while, so like if I watch it now, maybe I would change my opinion on it. But I don't know. The last time I watched it, like I used to watch it a lot,
Yeah.
right? Because it was one of the movies I had like downloaded on my phone just to watch on trips. So I just watch it and be like, this is like a decent movie just to watch like on a plane or in a car. Because I liked the Iron Man franchise, and I didn't want to watch the first one because I already watched it. So I'm like, I'll download Iron Man 2, and I just never downloaded any other movie, so I just kept watching Iron Man 2.
I actually have a funny story that's similar. So I think when I was first getting into the Marvel movies, like, and I was like watching all of them around that time that like members of my family started figuring out, oh, this is something that Aaron and Nora are into. Was the time around the same time that the second Thor movie